Hello, folks. Hello. The music has stopped, and I know it has. There's a reason for that. I've got a slightly different thing going on today. Hello, hi all. Gold Frappuccino, lovely to have you in here, bud. How is it going? Um, a couple of things different today. I'm gonna start some music. I hope it's not too loud. Let's yeah, that guys. Might need to turn it down. That's the other thing that's a bit different today. I don't know if you saw that, but that was a dog. I'm looking after a dog today. So I might need to rush off at any moment to do dog-related stuff. I'm wearing a cat shirt today. I'm a cat person. This is a dog. This is a dog here. Paying me a visit. So you'll have to forgive me for that. Lovely to have you in, Gold Frappuccino. How are you doing today? So also, it's kind of cool having a dog about. Look at that. Hey, is your tail excitable? Hmm? Do you have an excitable tail? We went on a very long walk, and he still has energy, so that's great. Yes, today I'm planning on doing a little bit of research to make a PowerPoint. Goodbye. The dog's off. Please excuse his balls. So this will be a kind of chilled research stream where I'm looking things up and just getting a PowerPoint together in preparation to make an exhibit on Planet Zoo. I really enjoyed setting something up on Planet Zoo the other day, and I figured it would be good to kind of make something more cohesive, like a complete zoo. And at the moment, Planet Zoo is doing like a community challenge where they get reptiles, and you have to breed reptiles. So I thought it would be a good idea for me to get some reptiles in a zoo and do like a nice, accurate, like scientifically accurate, like this is what they need, eco-friendly, supports their natural environment, and design that on Planet Zoo, because why not? Whilst also making it like fit into the game and everything like that. So I thought I'd do as much research as I can on them right now, and then when it comes to putting them in the game, I can explain why I've done it and stuff like that. And I figure I could do that for different animals as well, and it provides information for people about animals. You know, I don't know. I like animals. I want to play Planet Zoo, and I like PowerPoints, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Ange, my lovely friend, lovely to have you in here. Heck yeah, indeed. Hello. Ange, before I get started, I meant what I said. On God, truly above. Word to that. I'll duo queue with you in Dead by Daylight anytime you want. If ever I'm on, just drop me a message. If I'm busy, I'll say no, but otherwise I'll say yes. So, I mean it. Right, so, this is, let me get this over here, and I should get my research screen up. That's not my research screen. That's definitely Steam there. That's my research screen. There we go. So I am gonna flip my camera because I remember that it looks. It's gonna flip the wrong way. I always flip it the wrong way. Perfect. Look at that. There we go. I was about to awkwardly ask you on stream if we could play. So yeah, absolutely. Do you have me on Discord? And is that the best way? You get me on Discord. However it's done. And then yeah, just drop me a message. So yes, I will do all the design and make it look even nicer after stream, but the animal that we are going to go for today is the Gharial. See, this is going to be a really interesting step, because I don't know how to pronounce it. I presume it's a Gharial. Let's take a quick look on Wikipedia. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Okay, Gharial maybe. The name Gharial is derived from the Hindustani word gara for earthen pot, in reference to the nasal protuberance on the adult male's snout. It is also called a Gharial. The name fish-eating crocodile is a translation of its Bengali name Meko Kumir, with Meko being derived from mek, meaning fish, and Kumir meaning crocodile. The name Indian Gharial has occasionally been used for Gharial populations in India, which makes sense. Makes sense. I'm just going to make sure that the dog isn't eating anything. I'm such a cat person. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm such a cat person. Oh, big noises. Big noises. Because a cat, if they are off doing something, they're off doing something. A dog, I'm like, they could be doing anything. Anything they could be doing right now. Look at that. That tail wagging away. I'll add you as a Discord pal. Wonderful stuff. Have you played much Planet Zoo? I'm so soft, I always swerved it in case there's a chance I could harm virtual animals, which I'd find too stressful. I've played a bit of it, and let's see how much says I played. 52 hours. A lot of that is definitely just leaving it on in the background, I must be honest. There are 4 modes. I'm gonna start it up, just to have a look. Hello Monty, I'm here for 30 minutes on my lunch break. Lelamo, lovely to have you in here. We're doing a little bit of presentations for my own benefit. I've paused, my face is paused, there we go. And then at some point I'm gonna get back into actual presentations for other people. This is kind of my reintroduction to it. Okay, yes, Ange, there's career, franchise, timed, challenge, sandbox. I'm going to close that now. And I'm going to flip this camera as well. So, the career, there's a chance that you could maybe not treat the animals as well as you'd want to treat them, if you don't have money or something like that. Same with challenge, same with franchise, same with timed. But sandbox, you've got as much money as you want. You can customize it down to the smallest amount. I think you would like sandbox for that. I think that would be good for you. Okay, Gharial. I hope you're doing well today, Lenamo. I'm looking after a dog. OMG, I love him. Yeah, I'm looking after a dog today. I took him on a long walk. He's very excitable. He's a very, very good dog. So, okay, Gharial, and then I'm gonna make this look so much prettier afterwards. So the scientific name is Gharials or Gharials gangeticus. There we go. Also known as a Gharial or a fish-eating crocodile. There we go. So, I looked here, this here. I looked at the in-game Planet Zoopedia, and I've got some information here. So I'm gonna use this as well to inform my decisions. Better not be the same dog that blocked me from seeing you in Chester. No, this is a different dog. I was a little bit frightened of that dog, but this dog I'm not frightened of. And Lelamo, I will come and see you. I was talking on stream the other day, I think, about being a bit nervous about like going out and meeting friends at the moment, and I have been quite nervous about it. But I went to see some friends the other day, and I feel like my confidence is coming back. So hopefully I'll be getting there again. Okay, so Reptilia, Crocodilia, Gavialidae, Gavialis. So I wonder if, whilst we're on the topic of that, I wonder how closely related they are to, like, crocs. Family Gavialidae is Gharial and the false Gharial. Great. What about if we go Crocodilia, because that's how far back we can go. Is there any kind of... Here we go. There we go. Look at that. Crocodilia, Alligatoridae, and then you've got the caiman, the alligator. Then you've got Longerostras, and you've got the crocodile and the Gharial. I think this would be cool to recreate something like that in PowerPoint. A little bit more simple. So we've just got crocodiles, Gharials, and alligators. So that's taxonomy. There we go. So I've got that there. I hope your work day is going well as well, Lelamo. So let's plan out the entire presentation, and then we'll start everything else. Next up, so it's critically endangered, so it would be a good idea to breed them, which is good. Population in wild, only 600. Okay, so we can talk about why they are endangered. So we've got 600 in wild, critically endangered. So it says, with recent estimations stating there are just 200 left in the wild. Oh, geez. So let's put 200 to 600 left in the wild. The dwindling population is now restricted to just 4 stretches of river in Nepal and North India. Their collapse in numbers has been caused by the increase in river pollution, reducing the amount of fish in the water, as well as by sand mining destroying sandbanks that are essential for egg-laying females. Okay, so sand mining, sandbanks, essential for egg-laying females. Good to know. And what else have we got? River pollution. River pollution reduction in fish stuff. Well, it's not good stuff, but and we'll do some more research on that in a second. Gharials have long, thin jaws adapted for eating fish and are almost entirely aquatic. Unlike other crocodiles, they have weak legs and are poor movers on land, but they are extremely agile in deep water due to their long, flattened, muscular tail. Males have a distinctive bulbous swelling on the end of their nose, which is used to make sounds that attract females and intimidate males during the mating season. Captive breeding programs have released many young Gharials into the wild in an attempt to increase the population and prevent the species from extinction. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's do naming convention, I guess? No, just naming. So, Gharial, also known as the fish-eating crocodile, was it? Let's look. But that's a crocodile. Fish-eating crocodile. Or the Gharial. There we go. Gara, Hindustani. I've never... Hindustani language. It's an Indo-Aryan language spoken in North India, Pakistan, and the Deccan, and Deccan Plateau. Fascinating. and used as the official language of India and Pakistan. Okay. Hindustani word for earthen pot, based on the, how did they describe it in the, how did they describe it here? Bulbous swelling, distinctive bulbous swelling.
Hey, Stinky!
Hello, Adam. How are you doing? Lovely to have you in here. I hope you're doing well today. We're doing a little research stream in preparation to make at some point a Planet Zoo build. Today's going to be an interesting stream because I'm going to have to keep checking to see if a dog is doing dog things and not doing them. On their notes, there we go. But yes, I've been thinking a lot about your Planet Zoo streams and how much I enjoyed them. I did a little bit of Planet Zoo on my last stream, and I loved it. I really loved it. I enjoyed the building. I enjoyed the micro environmentalism. I really liked it, and I want to do more of that. So I figured that a good way to do it would be to get something regular going on. I'm just going to have a quick look to see about the stock. So he likes me quite a bit, so he's following me around whenever I go inside. Okay, so we got the name. So first we're looking at Gharials. That's good. We've got their name there. Let's, instead of naming, let's do basic facts. So, if we look on here, I know Wikipedia is not the most reliable, but we will check other things as well, so it's fine. Oh, it's well adapted to catching fish because of its long, narrow snout and 110 sharp interlocking teeth. So we've got Gharial probably evolved in the northern Indian subcontinent. Fossil Gharial remains were excavated in the Pliocene deposits in the Sivalik Hills and the Narmada River Valley. It currently inhabits the rivers and the plains of the northern part of the Indian subcontinent. Okay, so inhabits rivers in plains of northern Indian subcontinent. It is the most thoroughly aquatic crocodilian and leaves the water only for basking and building nests on moist sandbanks. Adults mate at the end of the cold season. Females congregate in spring to dig nests in which they lay 20 to 95 eggs. They guard the nests and their young, which hatch before the onset of the monsoon. Hatchlings stay and forage in shallow water during the first year, but move to sites with deeper water as they grow. Okay, so let's move across over to here. The crocodiles that look like they've eaten a sour sweetie. Yes, a very good point. Why don't we get a photo of those sour sweetie crocodiles for the main page? There we go. And then we'll pop that by him so we know why he's making that face. Brilliant. Hello, bud. You back? Good lad. There we are. Oh, don't lick my microphone. Okay. Just to really drill home why he's pulling that horrible face. Okay. And then we'll. So they lay, what was it? 26 to 95 eggs? Did we say? 20 to 95 eggs. 20 to 95 eggs in nests on moist sand banks. Hatchlings forage in shallow water before moving to deeper water sites as they grow. And like I say, we will make this look nicer afterwards. Okay, brill. I think that's a really good start. Okay, now let's take a look at their habitat, shall we? Oh, actually, before we look at the habitat on here, let's do it on Planet Zoo, so we've got a comparison. I might have told this story before, but the kind of thing that spurred me into doing presentations like this in the first place was actually Planet Zoo. It was a Bengal tiger, I believe, speed build on Planet Zoo, and it had this beautiful Bhutanese architecture and stuff like that. And I was talking about it with my friend, and I basically presented to them research into Bhutanese buildings and tigers. And I had such great fun doing it that I was like, yeah, I could do this on stream. Okay, so what have we got? So they live in these few areas, which is not much. So it's continent, we'll put Asia. And then we've got regions, Bangladesh, Nepal, India. Regions, Bangladesh, Nepal, India. I would love to go to Nepal. So biomes, aquatic, tropical, temperate, I believe. We get 2 adults, it's 226 meters squared, 330 meters squared of water, 14 to 42 degrees Celsius. So let's put temperature in there. 14 to 42 degrees Celsius, did it say? It did, yeah. And they need a fence. Fine, absolutely fine. Okay, so that's the Planet Zoo basics there. Let's go and find out some more detail on that. So the Gharial once thrived in all major river systems of the northern Indian subcontinent, from the Indus River in Pakistan, the Ganges in India, the Brahmaputra River in northeastern India and Bangladesh, to the Irrawaddy River in Myanmar. In the early 20th century, it was considered common. So we've got lots of rivers there. So there's not many anymore. In Nepal, small populations are present are slowly recovering in the tributaries of the Ganges, such as the Karnali Babai river system in the Bardia National Park. Let's take a look at that. That looks beautiful. So they live in this kind of area, so that's useful to know. I believe that, yeah, you can see that there. It looks very pretty. Okay, in India, Gharial populations are present in the Ramganga River. So it looks very flat. All of these look quite flat. Beautiful. The Ganges. Gurwa River in the Katanayagat Wildlife Sanctuary. The Gandaki River, let's see what that looks like. Very flat, fascinating, really fascinating. Okay, so Shambal River. This looks a little bit different, so there's a gorge here. But it says something in National Shambal Sanctuary, which looks very flat once more. Here we go. Parbati River, which is flat. Yamuna River. Oh. Okay, so live in rivers, mostly aquatic. Flat surroundings to rivers. Sandbanks. The dog has just farted, folks. It leaves the water only for basking on riverbanks. Look at that, there we go. And that's in the National Shambal. Oh, what is that there? Is that a bird flying? I thought it was lying on the back of it. Being cold-blooded, it seeks to cool down during hot times and to warm up when the ambient temperature is too cool. They bask in the cold season, prefer sandy and moist beaches. Sandy and moist beaches. There we go, lovely. Groups comprising an adult male, several females, and sub-adults have been observed to bask together. Right, so that's useful to know, isn't it? Let's switch back across to PowerPoint. So I've written this here. Live in rivers, mostly aquatic, flat surroundings to rivers, sandbanks, sandy and moist beaches. Living groups or social groups. Got one male, several females, several youth. I'm gonna put, I think they said sub-adults, but youth there. I've got to go hop on a meeting. If I don't catch you before research is done, have a good day and give the dog a little pat for me. Ange, I'll do that right now for you. There we go. There we go. Ange, we'll get some Dead by Daylight in. Have a great meeting. I hope that it's tolerable at the very least. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for popping in. There we go. Okay, several youth. Great. Browser. Adult males dominate groups and tolerate immature males. Large groups of young, sub-adult, and adult Gharials form in December. Adult males and females associate by mid-February. They bask close to water on shallow sandy beaches and lay eggs in sandy soil near water. We'll go back to here and we'll fill that in. Sandy soil near water, great. They bask close to water on shallow sandy beaches. Bask close to water, shallow sandy beaches. There we go. So this is interesting. Here we go. Let's go back onto it. Hello, Jel. Welcome on in. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing well. We're doing some research today. So that's what we're up to. So it says here, the mugger crocodile also basks on sandy beaches, but unlike the Gharial, climbs steep embankments and rocks. So the Gharial doesn't climb steep embankments and rocks, which is useful to know. Hunts fish underwater, good to know. So a little bit about their reproduction, doesn't matter so much. Okay, here we go. This is good for why they're endangered. We will do that. I am excellent. I've made Tommy P wonderful stuff. Does the mugger crocodile carry a straight razor around and wear a leather jacket? He absolutely does. Yeah, he's got that flat cap on as well. It's got the whole lot, Gel. Okay, so threats. Gharials were killed by fishermen, hunted for skins, trophies and indigenous medicine. So let's put killed by fishermen. Hunted for skins. Hunted. You know, I think that's fine. I know these little fellas. Yes, here they are. Mind my face here. He's eaten a toxic waste, and he's feeling a little bit sour. Okay, right. So, if we then go back onto browser, lovely. Toxic waste would kill the poor Gharial. It would if it was real toxic waste. The toxic waste from, you know, the taste test. It's fine. They don't like it, but they pull that face. Hunting is no longer considered a significant threat, so we'll put that. No longer significant threat. So one reason for the decline is the increased use of gill nets for fishing. Gill nets for fishing. The other major reason is the loss of riverine habitats, as dams, barrages, irrigation canals, and artificial embankments were built. So, loss of riverside, riverine. That's fascinating. I've never heard that word before. Relating to or resembling, located on or inhabiting the banks of a river. Lovely. Riverside habitat. Siltation and sand mining changed river courses, and land near rivers is used for agriculture and grazing by livestock. They've died from heavy metal poisoning, gosh. And then there's conservation there. So they really need those sandbanks. Sandbanks are really key. Oh, and look at that. The Gharial there. Okay, so that's good. Good for Wikipedia. We'll find some more information out. Does that mean I am riverine? Are you alongside a river, Gel? Because then I presume so. You have a river right near you. That would be so cool if you do. Wait, I suppose I do. Oh, look at that! Wow. Hold on. Don't give me all these projectile. There we go. I don't have an account. Thank you. Alongside two, I'm sandwiched between the D and the Don. River D. In Wales. River Don. In Yorkshire. I feel like I've gone to the wrong place. That is definitely Russia. Yorkshire. There we go. Where is it? Is it? Follow it up. I'll be honest, I've lost it. But not that one, Aberdeen. Aberdeen River E. Right, onto maps. Here we go. There we go. What's this there? Go on. River D, great. And let's find the River Don. That's Berries Burn. I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm not gonna dox you here, Gel. But let's get a satellite view. Look at that river. A Gharial could live there. You could have a Gharial right there. Look at that. Perfect place for a Gharial. Lovely. Pan over to Aberdeen. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that, and that's the river. River Don. There we go. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Gel lives in the Urals of Siberian mountains. I was close. Look at that. Could have a Gharial here. Look, all I'm saying is, Gel, you could reintroduce Gharials to Scotland. You could do it. The Great Aberdonian Gharial, absolutely. It's tough, but we get by. Hey. You do what you must. The dog is putting out some smells, I'll tell you that. But at what cost? I'm not going to look up how much it costs to buy a Gharial. But also, they probably wouldn't survive because their optimal temperature is 14 to 42, and I think Scotland gets a little bit colder than 14 degrees Celsius. Unfortunately. Okay, critically endangered. Size relative to a 6-foot man, useful to know. Diet carnivore, good to know. They're actually pescivores, I'm pretty sure. Diet fish. They live in clear freshwater river systems. Get that? Freshwater rivers. Do you get saltwater rivers? Saltwater river. Are there any saltwater rivers on Earth? Oh yeah, they'd die. Yeah, I imagine they would. It's colder than 14 degrees now. Majango, welcome on in. I don't think a Gharial will be having a great time. Unless, you've got a nice woolly jumper for them that stays waterproof. I'm sure you could find something, Gel, and I think you should. Or you should move to the Ural Siberian mountains. A sauna, yes, absolutely, a Gharial sauna. I'm sure that would go down well with people. No Gharials to the northeast. Are there any saltwater rivers on Earth? The water in any river draining the sea is infinitely recyclable, whereas the salt from any terrestrial source is not. So salty rivers, if any, won't exist permanently. Saltwater lakes gain their salinity precisely because they have no outlet, so salt just gets concentrated by evaporation. The nearest approximations are ephemeral runoff from emergent salt domes in desert areas. So no. Underwater rivers, no. So we don't have... So it's a little bit redundant to say freshwater river systems, because that's all you got. Congregating at river bends. Good. Congregate at river bends where water is deeper. Perfect. Good stuff. Ask people around here if they know what a Gharial is. They'd point to the roof and say, yeah, I got a TV Gharial. Very good. Very, very good. You know what's cool? Halocline, where rivers meet the sea. We can see if we can put a TV Gharial in the Planet Zoo. Brilliant. Halocline. In oceanography, a halocline is a cline, a subtype of chemocline caused by a strong vertical salinity gradient within a body of water. What? Oh, what? Oh, like a... Is it like a separation of density, basically? Vertical stratification. That's so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. Less dense freshwater from the land forms a layer over salt water from the ocean. For underwater cave explorers, this can cause the optical illusion of air space in caverns. Passing the halocline tends to stir up layers. So cool. I've never heard about that before, Gel. Thank you. Okay. Once found from Pakistan to Myanmar, the reptile's range has shrunk to 2 countries: India along the Chambal, Gurwa and Son rivers, and Nepal along the Narayani River. A typical gharial will reach 12 to 15 feet in length and weigh up to 2,000 pounds. They've got the gara, the Hindi word for mud pot. Make nests during the dry season. They incubate for 70 days. They do not stalk and lunge at their prey. Their snouts contain sensory cells. How cool is that? Where would we put that? We can do an extension. Gharial facts. Snouts contain sensory cells that detect vibrations in the water. By whipping their heads from side to side, the animals zero in on fish and grab them in their jaws, which are lined with more than 100 teeth. While adults eat fish, their offspring also eat insects, crustaceans, and frogs. So I'll put diet, frogs, crustacean, insects. Lovely, that's good to know. Look at them all standing there like that. Great stuff. I know about this because there's a trans small pipes player here who released an album called Halocline. They said it's an allegory for their transness existing in the space between 2 binaries. Wow. Oh, I like that. That's very cool. Is the album able to be listened to online, like Bandcamp or something, where we can purchase it, Joe? Because if it is, link it. That'd be so cool. Just anywhere we can support them. Okay, let's learn about it from the Smithsonian's National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute. Not currently on exhibit, that's fine. It will be in ours. They exhibit sexual dimorphism, or differences in characteristics between males and females, both size and appearances. Adult males develop a bulbous growth called a gara, after the Indian pot it resembles. It has several functions. It partially covers the nostrils and acts as a vocal resonator. How good's that, right? Gara, bulbous nose protrusion. Let's switch over to PowerPoint here. Yes, thank you very much, Jill. I will keep track of that. If anyone is interested, check them out. I'm not sure. I'm just having a look myself now. Halocline, a visible layer of water that forms between saltwater and freshwater when there's a rapid change in salinity. They're found in colder oceans, caves, fjords, and estuaries. Very, very cool. Thank you very much, Jill. Okay, so, partially covers nostrils, acts as a vocal resonator, loud buzzing sounds, visual signifier, females find male. Good stuff. Because of their weak, let's switch back across onto the browser. Because of their weak leg muscles, gharials, they've got no space there, good to know, are poorly equipped for locomotion on land. Most of their movement takes place in the water. When they do move across land, gharials push their bodies forward across the ground, a motion known as belly sliding. Right, I think we've got a good bit of information there about gharials. Let's work on making this look a bit nicer, shall we? So we've got that there. If we go for a design, the background, not a gradient, let's go for... Oh, I don't like these colours it's giving me. We want something slightly Gharial-y. There we go, apply to all. That's comparable to a Gharial, I would say. And we will do more, of course. So taxonomy. Can we get this in the middle? Hold on, if we use a square, we can line it up in the middle, perfect. And then put our line like that so we know we're in the middle. Okay. Crocodilia, so we're just going to do the main ones here. We're not doing all of these species down here. We're just going to do the main ones that people know. So Crocodilia. Okay. Oh, I've just dragged it onto it. Like that, so we know that we've got an equal. So yeah, my plan is to start a franchise zoo and do a little PowerPoint for each species we get in, and yeah, just find out some more information about them so that I know how to best provide for them in a zoo situation. Okay, and then we've got Longirostras. And we'll put that there. We'll probably do a smaller one here. Stuff. I spend a lot of time worrying about stuff on PowerPoint and other things that nobody's really going to notice, but because I notice it, I have to fix it. Which is a little bit annoying. But see how those just aren't lined up properly? There we go. We'll see if we can grab one of these. Drag it up here, and we'll shorten it a little bit to. Go. Nearly done an hour. Like, the thing is with research for me on stream is that I find it so captivating. I can just stick at it for ages and ages, which is great. Really, really great. So we've got the Caymaninae. We'll start making this smaller so that we can show that they are getting less. Like lower down the phylogenetic tree, I guess. Alligatorinae, great. And then we'll just put the caiman at the end of that and the alligator at the end of that because that's all that really matters here. Caiman. And the alligator. The Keemon! Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Alligator. I could definitely put a reference into that, Adam. I like that. Very good. I will make that look nicer. Alligator, good. This is like big, so we'll make that smaller. Can I grab that, please? What's this? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, this here, and we'll put Crocodilidae. That sounds like something that Elton John would sing. Keemon, yep. Lovely to have you in here, Joey. Hope you're doing well. Gharialidae. Happy holidays. And then we'll put crocodile. Crocodilus, which is the crocodile. And a Gharials, which is the Gharial. Okay, so now we got that, we can make it a little bit bigger. Oh gosh. Well, we can make it a lot bit bigger, and we can sort that out and make it. You know what? That didn't make any of it bigger. It just made the text bigger. So we know what we're doing. That's the layout, and we will make that look nicer. I'll do that off stream, so you will have to watch me mess about with that. Should we get a picture for this page as well? What are we thinking? Compare a Gharial to a crocodile, maybe? Let's get a nice one with its face. Here we go. And I will give them all the necessary credits afterwards. So that's a Gharial there. And then let's get a crocodile at the same angle. If we can. Yeah, that's a somewhat similar angle. Perfect. It's not the same angle by any means, but got their heads at a similar angle. I think that's good. Okay, so for this, let's look at Gharial Sandbank, maybe? This shows them on the sandbank there. It's so difficult to find images that you're not too sure if they've been like AI'd, and that's the real like difficulty with like looking for Google Images searches. I'm on DuckDuckGo, but even still, it's like you're not sure. But that shows them on the sandbank there, which is good. I wonder if we can get sand, a photo of sand. I don't think there's anything like good. Oh, maybe. Here we go. Well, obviously not good because it's sand mining. Real animals only. Yeah, I know, it's so difficult. Google Images is cooked, yeah. It is such a mess. I might end up replacing these with images of Planet Zoo ones because I know they're not real animals, but at least I know it is Planet Zoo and that's what we're getting. Such a mess, isn't it? How bad's that? Okay, let's get a photo of that bulbous nose. That really looks like a properly bulbous nose. Hold on. Is that really natural for them? Hold on. This one. Hello, wow. Gel. Yeah, absolutely. That's Google Images being cooked. That's their nose there, bro. Social groups. I wonder if we can find multiple Gharials bathing together. I'm not putting in that National Geographic image of them all like bacon together there. Here we go. This could be real. Okay. That scared the F out of you. That's, you know, Mario does that. Gharial gang, absolutely. Social needs. While Gharials may live in close contact with each other as well as compete for sandy riverbanks to use basking sites, they're not social animals. Despite this, they're unlikely to fight, although competing males may buzz at each other in intimidation using their snout bulbs. During the breeding season, many females may be living in close proximity as they guard the eggs they've laid in the sandbanks. During the breeding season, both male and female Gharials will pursue each other until they decide on a mate they're happy with. The males will mate with many females, but females will select only one male. Perfect. Social groups. That's right? Polygynous. Okay. Polygynous? Polygynous, maybe. Once a partnership has been decided, the male will fertilize the female's eggs before she will then lay and bury 30 to 50 of them in a sandy riverbank. The mother and her eggs will be guarded from rival males by the father. After 3 months, the eggs will hatch and the mother will take over, protecting her young Gharials for a few days till they're able to fend for themselves. The Anteater crew, where are they? I've got this down here, but I couldn't fit it up. Reproduction and captivity, very easy, lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. They're confident around humans, so Gel, you could introduce them to the Don or to the D, and people flee from them. So maybe not. That's where they are. Okay. So we can copy that in because that's quite a nice way to look at it for this page here. Okay, lovely. And then we can get rid of that there. This, critically endangered. It's useful to have that, but I think we could make our own one of those. This I don't think we need at all. I think that's fine. Yes, we can make a critically endangered bit here. I'm sure they'd get on fine. Yeah, I'm sure they would. You know, people love Gharials. Okay, let's screenshot that bit in particular and put it here, and then we'll make our own as well. So that's just as a reference image, so I know what I'm looking at. So we've got that, which is extinct. Grey. Then we've got like that kind of color. Oh gosh, okay, fine. We've got this kind of yellow. Let's get a nicer yellow than that. It's more orange anyway, isn't it? Let's do it slightly more orange. Great. There we go. We'll get a green going. Oh. What kind of green? A bit darker than that. Maybe like that. That looks good, yeah. And then we'll get a bluey green. So move over a little bit. Perfect. And then like a bluey grey. And then a purple is that, which is off the chart. I don't know what that could be. That's too purple. We want it a little bit more. Or is that grey? I can't really tell. We'll go for pink. That'll be fine. Okay. And then we need to stick in a critically endangered one, which will be... Let's get a good colour for it. That looks good. So it doesn't quite match that, but it matches this a little bit more. Or maybe we more fill colours. Get a proper red. And kind of go like that. Yeah, we'll stick with that. I think that's fine. Okay, and then we'll turn this actually into one of those. Do that. Critically endangered, and we'll make that smaller. Critically endangered. Okay. Make make sure they all have the same kind of gap between them. I want them all to line up as well. It's going to be difficult. There we go, that's fine. Then you have the same gap. What is lying to me? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Perfect. You know what? That's good. That's good. I'm quite happy with that. I think that's looking okay. We'll group that and we'll move it here. We can always make that look a little bit better afterwards. Right. I'm quite happy with that. I think that looks really, really good. And I think we'll save that for now. And we'll... Well, that just... I think that showed everything there, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'll save it as soon as I finish streaming. And I'll raid on. It was just a short one. We'll be doing a longer Planet Zoo stream at some point. Because I feel like that would be fun to do. And oh, hello dog. But yes, thank you everyone for popping in here. Let's pull my face up. Thank you everyone for popping in here. We will be back at some point doing some Planet Zoo, some Minecraft, and some more games as well. Let's see who we can raid into. If there's anyone that might be good to raid into. Chester Zoo stream when? You know what? If people fund enough, I could do it. I could do it. I'm glad to catch you on. I keep seeing you go live about 4 hours. Your go lives about 4 hours after you're on because I'm a lazy weekend sleeper. Hey Adam, it's absolutely necessary, you know. Some mornings I feel like being in a similar position there. So no, absolutely fine. Okay. I don't know the people that I'm about to raid, but you know what? It's a Planet Zoo person. We can raid them. That's what it's all about, right? Yes, so we're going to raid someone called Sir Hannah. I don't know them, but they have a rat camera apparently, which seems pretty cool. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time I stream, and thank you for joining me for just a little bit of research, a little bit of fun. I love you all lots. I'll catch you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.